And so for me, religion was it was a bunch of hula. It wasn't real. It was just a job.
Well, I was raised on the reservation, and the only time we went to church on the reservation was, to get food, but it took so long to be fed because we had to listen to the sermons and everything, and it was like, so I didn't want anything to do with it.
And I had everything to do with it, because if Dad was the pastor and that was his job, it was all of our jobs. It hurt our family horribly. We grew up knowing that when my brother and I graduated from high school, my dad was gone. We'd been married for 20 years at this point, and
we had our own little island. We lived under our own little rock.
We had our own little kingdom.
Yeah.
We were perfectly capable of ruling our own little kingdom and didn't like anybody interfering or coming into it, nothing. Yeah. We were very isolated.
Yes, we were, yeah.
So Schawn's brother had met this couple, Dave and Kathleen Hampton.
My brother likes to do a lot of business things. He likes to he'll try this, he'll try that, he'll do this, he'll do that. He's always doing something. And so my brother wanted me to look at this new thing he was going through. And Dave and Kathleen came to our house, and my brother says, oh, by the way, they're Christians. And immediately I'm like, oh no. He opens the door and he says, hi, I'm Dave. And I said, yeah, I hear you're a Christian. He says, well, that depends on what you think a Christian is. And he put all his business paraphernalia away, and then he came back with just a Bible in his hand. I was so impressed that he thought that reading me the Bible was more important than the business opportunity he came to share with me.
Yeah. At the end of that 2.5 hours, Dave and Kathleen issued us an invitation, and they told us that they were going to do a Christianity Explored class, and they wanted us to come.
And I'm like, okay.
All right.
And I said, well, let's go to this Christianity Explored. And I was very, well, this used to be my face. This was my happy face. This was like this.
Yeah. He was very direct.
I was very direct. I was very happy. Right
he
now,
was happy.
Yeah, this was my happy face.
Yeah.
And now, obviously things are different, but.
As we were sitting there and Schawn would ask another question, and Dave would
I wouldn't even listen to the questions they wanted to ask.
Dave would let him do what he needed to do, and then he would open up his Bible, and he would read the answer. But yet the whole time, Dave is still step by step going through CE. And we would come home from a CE and we would just talk about it.
I'm telling Jill on the way home one day, I said, I think the only reason that God called me to this church was for you and the kids, because I don't feel it. I get it, I understand it, but I don't feel it.
And I got mad at him, so you know.
And people are just going to have to accept me
for who I am. This is how God made me.
Jill looked at me. She said, no, sin made you the way you are, and God loves you too much to leave you that way.
So at the end of that Christianity Explored, we read the prayer. I look at it this way. I think it is the first time ever in our lives that we experienced what love felt like.
Yeah.
Because these people loved us. And they loved us right into Christ, let me tell you. And so for the next 20 years, that's what we've done. We've done CE. It works
so well.
It works so well. And so for us, that's a huge blessing to be able to know that CE is now, it's a lifetime experience. It's a long-term.
It's a ministry.
It is
It's a ministry that allows us a gateway into people's hearts.
For the rest of our lives, it's something we'll never stop doing, ever.
Yeah.